Your memories feel real. Your childhood, your first kiss, the weight of your phone in your hand right now. But here's what thermodynamics says. The most likely version of you isn't you. It's a brain that flickered into existence 1 second ago, floating alone in empty space, with all of your memories pre-installed. A quantum hallucination that thinks it lived your life, that believes it's reading this sentence, that won't exist long enough to finish this thought. It's physics, and it might be describing what you are. In 1896, physicist Ludwig Boltzmann was trying to explain something strange about our universe. It's too organized. The second law of thermodynamics says disorder always increases. Drop a glass, it shatters. The shards never spontaneously reassemble. Entropy goes up, always. But Boltzmann realized something unsettling. The second law is statistical, not absolute. Given enough time, random fluctuations will occasionally create pockets of order. The glass shards could reassemble. It's just extraordinarily unlikely. He proposed that maybe our entire universe is one of these fluctuations, a random blip of order in an infinite sea of chaos. We happen to exist in the aftermath of an impossibly rare event. Sounds elegant. But in 1931, physicist Arthur Eddington pointed out the fatal flaw. Eddington asked, if the universe can fluctuate into existence, what's the minimum fluctuation needed to produce an observer? Not a whole planet, not a solar system, not even a body, just a brain. A brain with neurons arranged to believe it sees a universe, to believe it has memories, to believe it's sitting somewhere, reading something, living a life. The math is brutal. The probability of fluctuating an entire universe is roughly 1 in 10, to the power of 10 to the 123rd. The probability of fluctuating a single brain with false memories is roughly 1 in 10 to the power of 10 to the 50th. That makes a lone brain with fake memories approximately 10 to the power of 10 to the 73rd times more likely than a real universe. Physics doesn't waste energy. If you need an observer, you don't build a cosmos. You build the smallest thing that thinks it sees one. Here's where it gets worse. Our universe appears to be expanding forever, accelerating into an infinite future of cold, empty space. Physicists call this de Sitter space, and in de Sitter space, quantum fluctuations never stop. Given infinite time, every possible configuration of matter will occur, including brains, trillions upon trillions of them, flickering into existence in the void, each one convinced it's real, each one dissolving back into chaos moments later. Sean Carroll calculated the implications. Quote, "The most likely fluctuation consistent with everything you know is simply your brain, complete with memories, fluctuating briefly out of chaos and then immediately equilibrating back into chaos again. If the universe lasts forever, almost all observers who will ever exist will be Boltzmann brains, not humans on planets, quantum hallucinations in the void. The real observers, the ones who evolved on worlds around stars, are a rounding error, a statistical anomaly, almost nothing. And you have no way to know which kind you are. This is the part that should keep you up at night. You want to prove you're real. You look around, you see a room, you check your memories. They feel solid. You remember yesterday, last year, your childhood. But a Boltzmann brain would have all of that too. Its neurons would be arranged to produce the exact same sensations, the exact same memories, the exact same certainty that it's real. Every piece of evidence you could gather to prove you're not a Boltzmann brain would also exist in the Boltzmann brain's false experience. The trap is perfect. The simulation is complete. There is no test you can run. If you are one, you'll never know. And the moment this thought ends, you might simply stop existing. Some physicists argue this is why we need to reject cosmological models that allow infinite time. If a theory predicts that most observers are delusional, the theory undermines itself. You can't trust the physics that told you the physics might be wrong. But that's a preference, not a proof. The universe doesn't care what we prefer. So here's what you're left with. Either you're a real person in a real universe, and everything you experience is genuine, or you're a momentary fluctuation, a brain in the void with 47 years of memories that never happened, a thought that thinks it's a life. You have exactly as much evidence for one as the other, which means right now, in this exact moment, you can't know which one you are. Sleep well.